Hello everyone and welcome to my first 2004scape video. So as discussed in my previous ramble on my main account, I did say that I may make some videos on here since I do play the game. So here it is, this is my account. So to answer probably some of your questions, some of you may not know what 2004scape is. So basically it is an open source preservation project meant to preserve RuneScape exactly how it was in 2004. It is completely free and will always be. They are not partnered with Jagex, unfortunately. It would be nice if they were, but at the moment they are not. So it is completely separate. So use it at your own risk, but it is open source. Main goal is really restoration and preservation of the game. If you want a bigger description of it or more information on it, what I'll do is I'll link a video to Wild Mudkip on YouTube. He's a big YouTuber who's actually making videos on 2004scape, and he really went into more detail as to what it is. So this is it. This is my account here. I've been at Herd Warriors for about a month. Now I started with base 70s in combat. Now I'm at 80 attack, 80 defense, and almost 86 strength. I just got combat level 100, so that's good. And except for that, I got a lot of skill around level 70s. I have a few that I've already trained, like range and herblore, level 35. I do need to level this up here to get to the legend quest and complete that quest. For that, I can forget that I did get 99 woodcutting. I did most of that at magic trees, so I'll show my bank soon. Actually, I just arrived here not too long ago, but I think I'll go and show my bank now. Let's go to Edgeville. This is the old Edgeville. See, there's other people playing, which is pretty cool. It seems like there's always like about 100 players online in the morning, depending where you're from. But in the morning, I see maybe less, like 50, 60 people sometime, but overall there is quite a few people playing. So this is my bank here. Paying these things here. So almost 400k cash, not too much money. And then runes. I do have a lot of runes, well, a lot of runes. It's not too bad, and most of that is actually from my grind at Herd Warriors. So that's pretty cool. A lot of law runes which are not craftable right now. The law altar is actually just going to come up in the next update, which is actually on January 3rd. So that's going to be nice. I did not mention that earlier, but this game is not stuck on a certain date. So I believe right now we're in July 2004, but the devs are working really hard on updating the game as it was in 2004, one update at a time, or a few updates at a time, I should say. So the next update on January 3rd is actually going to be Calfight Queens, a few more potions, like I believe agility potions and energy potions. That's going to be a big one. There's no energy potion at the moment. And also I'm trying to think what else. So the Dragon Chain Body with the Calfight Queen and a few other things, like I think the Granite Shield is going to come out also with trolls, and I think so. I may be mistaken. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. We just got an update for the last time about maybe even 2 months ago now. It was actually in Mauritania, so that place is now out. And you see here Swarm. Do you remember that? And if you've played back then, or if you played 2007scape or old school RuneScape at the beginning, those existed, so I had to run out or it would have eventually killed me. Alright, yeah, so I really enjoyed that. It's really the simplicity of the game, how it was back then. Like if I see my prayer, you know, there's no smite, it ends at protect from melee. Run is here, you know, there's no plugin or anything. I really love the simplicity. I love RuneScape now, old school RuneScape, but there's something just different and that I love about old version of the game. Okay, so this is pretty much my bank. So a lot of nature runes, so that's nice. They're about 400 each at the moment. And then if I go down, well, actually let's stay here, because one of the biggest part of my bank is actually those logs here. So like I said earlier, I did get 99 woodcutting. So with 99 woodcutting, I've cut some willows, enough for 70 fire making, so I've used them, and enough for also 60 fletching. And then I've cut enough maple logs to get to 70 fletching without having to use any bowstrings. And then enough yew logs to get from 70 to 85 fletching. This is with using bowstrings, so I'll also need 17,000 flags or bowstrings. That's enough for 85, and then 14,000 magic logs, but I did sell 17,000, so I've got this, you know, 32k magic logs. So that was quite a grind. There's no really good spot like there is in old school RuneScape to cut magic logs. I was cutting them at sorcerers something. Anyway, that was where I was cutting them. It was quite a long walk to the bank, but that was okay. was teleporting to Camelot, so it wasn't too bad. Some lobsters, I fished them. I'm gonna have to cook some more soon if I continue to train combat. I would like to get at least level 90 strength. And then, you know, a lot of junk, so I'll need to clean this up here. I haven't done legend quest yet, so I'm keeping some things that I think I'm gonna need for that quest here. Then a lot of herbs, so that's good. I've gotten most of those at the Herd Warriors, so that's gonna help me get the 40 something herb lore that I need for legend quests. I'll do that soon, hopefully. And some cow hides, and I'll be able to use crafting. And then you see the big items. So let's go right at the bottom. Here it is. So my bank goes from maybe worth 10 million on top of that. No, not even that. Maybe 5 million on top of that to like 100 million. So here, Santa hat. So in this game, for anyone that doesn't know, obviously we did not get those items in RuneScape Classic like we did in the real RuneScape. So what the devs decided, it wasn't my favorite way to release the rares, but what they did is for, I believe it was like 4 to 6 months. Only on the weekends, when you were playing, you had a random chance to have any of the discontinued item just appear in your inventory. Discontinued tradable items. So crackers, party hats, pumpkin, Easter egg, Santa, Halloween mask, discovery turning, half wine. Am I forgetting one? I feel like I'm forgetting one. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, you had a chance of them just appearing in your inventory, and I've played almost every weekend for all of those months, and I haven't gotten one item until the last weekend, where I think this was the end. I was not going to get any item, and I was woodcutting some magic logs, and boom, the Santa hat appears in my inventory. That was a pretty big rush, honestly. Probably one of the biggest rush I've had in this game, like in RuneScape, ever. So that was pretty cool. If I wanted to buy one, I think there are between like 50 and like 70 million right now, which is a lot of money in this game, considering that one of the best money maker is crafting nature runes, but we don't have the abyss, so we craft them on Karamja. That's pretty much it. And then the pumpkin, I do love rares and I would like to get more of them if possible, maybe someday. So what I've did is I've traded 17,000 magic logs for this pumpkin. It was quite a bit, so about 17 million, give or take a few 100k. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have that. It's a nice rare. We'd like to have an Easter egg next to them, but yeah. So this is pretty much it. And then some bunny ears and sights, those if you were logged in on certain day or a certain week, you could have them for free, so that's good. I think they are discontinued for good now though. So then this here, my strange food, I actually banked them because that's the only way to currently restore rune energy. That's nice. I'm gonna use them for rune crafting. And then broken axe here, do you remember that back in the days? So whenever you were cutting a tree and the tree was becoming like a kind of a monster, it could break your axe. So here I guess I wasn't careful and I broke it. I do have a few rune axe though, because I was breaking them here and there, and instead of, yeah, I have 2 more here. Instead of just going to repair them, I would just grab another from my bank. And a nice dragon med helm, the best in slot. So I did buy that for like 450k, I think it was. And yeah, except for that, some glories and then some keys I've been getting from Herd Warriors. So those are like 70k each, so that's pretty good. So yeah, for that I think that's pretty much what I wanted to show on my account. So yeah, this is pretty much my account for now. So I guess I can maybe talk about my future goal, or this is almost max here. So I need a legend cape, which I need to get like soon, and then a dragon square shield, which I also need a legend quest for. So for that I'm in max gear here, so isn't that awesome? The nice Santa hat and the nice pumpkin. Let's drop it. Let's pick it up. Imagine I just lose connection. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So future goals, I have a few quests to do. So Elemental Workshop came out in the last update, so I want to do that quest. And then Legend quests, I want to do it very soon. Then Nature Spirit, Priest and Peril, also those 2 just came up with Mauritania the other day. An Underground Pass, which I can do anytime. I got 70 agility, so it should be easy. Did that at the Wild course. Then Watchtower. I may actually not finish Watchtower because when you do the quest, there's a nice place to kill blue dragons. If you finish the quest, you can't enter that place anymore. So yeah, well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Let me know if you're interested in more videos of this account. This game takes a lot of time, so I'm not expecting to upload on this account consistently. I'm thinking more that I would upload maybe like a video, you know, here and there whenever I make a lot of progress, or maybe whenever a new update comes out. So that's pretty much my goal on this account. I'll continue to work on my main old school RuneScape account, that's for sure. This 2004 account is really just a side project where I usually just AFK the account on the side, but sometimes it is my main focus whenever I'm AFKing on old school RuneScape. But that's it for now. This video is more of a ramble and an introduction, which will be different from future videos. Please feel free to like or leave a comment if you would enjoy more videos of this account for sure, because that gives me the feedback that I need. So thank you very much again. I'll see you next time. Oh, and also one last thing, I did notice after recording this full clip that the colors were a bit dull. I fixed that, so hopefully my next video will be in a better quality. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.